Okay, as you can see, I've added the ink here, and I thickened up the border around the edge. I've thickened up those bars there, filled in the circles black, and now I'm adding the shading. So I've broken this up a bit to show you different kinds of shading. So here I'm shading some circles to look spherical. It's a pretty simple process. You just make kind of a dark C on the border, and then you blend it into the middle. And basically, how shading works is you just push down hard with the pencil to make it dark, and then you just push down less and less hard as you go in to get that gradient of dark to light. And if you do that kind of in a C-like shape, like I said, on a circle, it gives the illusion that they are spherical, that they look three-dimensional. Fairly simple to do. Just, again, start off dark and go lighter as you go in. You might practice it on another paper if you are worried about it before you go in, but yeah, basically that's what it is. So now I'm doing these overlapping and underlapping bars. So everywhere that a bar goes over the top of another bar, I'm going to make a little drop shadow down onto the bar below. So again, fairly simple. Just the bar that's going across the top, like I just did here, you start off dark right next to it and then quickly shade out to light. And then if you just do that every single place that they overlap, it gives that illusion that they are stacked on top of each other and casting shadows. And this is the one that you can use the most of. Basically, anytime anything overlaps, you can do this. I could do this at the point where the bar goes over the top of the border. I could have done it on the triangles where they overlap each other if I wanted to add a lot of those shadows. I didn't want to do it everywhere because, again, you want to be as minimal with the shading as you can, because too much will make the whole thing look gray. In these spike shapes, some of them I came in and did stipple. You can see before I did the video, those ones with the black tips. I started off with the pen and solid black and then started doing little dots and spread the dots out as they went down. And that's called stippling. And so then I went into some of the other spikes and did a gradient, just dark to light going down. This shading technique, I'm taking a skinny shape, these bar shapes in the diamond there in the middle, and I'm gonna try to make them look round. And the way you do that is you shade the edges dark and you go to the middle with lightening it up. So it should be dark from one edge to the middle to white, dark from the other edge to the middle to white. And you can see I flipped the pencil around here, and I'm using the eraser to go in and make sure that that middle section is very light. This is definitely the time where it is okay to use the eraser kind of as much as you need to in order to have there be light and dark spaces, because the whole point of the shading is to have that value range. You add interest to your Zentangles by having it not just be black and white, but by having lots of different gradients of gray between your black and white to add some visual interest. I just finish it up here by going into those little circles and also making them look kind of spherical. But the last couple seconds here, I just want to emphasize that you don't want to do too much gray. This is definitely a place where you can kind of overload it with gray and have too much going on. Nice subtle touches, just these little things here. And as you can see, it adds a lot of really fun visual interest to your Zentangle. So again, good luck, have fun, go out and make some really cool art. I'm super excited to see the Zentangles you guys come up with.